Good day, and welcome to another edition of Michael Badaway Live. It's April 17th, 2020. Hope you're having a good day. Let's get right to it with some worldwide news. Obviously, we're talking about the COVID-19 virus as it's head of mind for pretty much everybody in the world right now. And we'll get to some numbers here. First of all, I just want to say that I want to thank everybody who has subscribed to the channel and who continues to watch and follow the program. We've been trying different times of the day, so now we're going with the noon for a little bit, and we'll see how that works out. Again, you can click subscribe right on the YouTube link and follow us that way. Certainly appreciate it. Okay, so getting right to the news, we've got 2.2 million human beings infected with the COVID-19 virus worldwide. Of the or total infections of those 2.2 million people, 150,000 have passed away from COVID-19. So again, nothing to scoff at there with those numbers. We've got the United States first with a number of infected. There are 700,000 people infected currently, or nearly, I should say, which is quite a bit more than the next country. It's like under 200,000. So it's kind of concerning that our neighbor to the south has got so many infected. They've got 35,000 people so far who have passed away in the United States of COVID-19. Here in Canada, we're sitting not so bad, I suppose. We're at number 13 in the world. We have 30,500 cases of COVID-19. Of those people who have been infected, approximately 1,250 have died, 1,251 if we're to be exact. Let's not forget an individual. Now, that's kind of, yes, low, but more concerning than not, because you see Canada previously had about a 2.6% overall death rate from COVID-19. That's risen to 4% now. So we're at 4% death rate. The world overall is at a 21% death rate for anybody who gets this. So that's not so great. Now that counts every single country, but I mean, it's not great. Moving along down the line, so Canada's number 13 in terms of number of infected, but going through the world here, we'll look at Australia. They're at number 33. Australia, you're 33. At least that's a lucky number. It's never lucky to be on this list, but everybody's on the list, I suppose. 6,526 people infected in Australia. Of those, only 65 have passed away. Australia is actually doing quite well in terms of percentage rates and everything. Maybe the world could take a little bit of advice from our Southern Hemisphere cousins. We look to the center of the world, Egypt. Now, Egypt is 51st for number of infected. Egypt, you've got 2,673 people infected and 196 deaths. It's actually, on a worldwide scale, it's not that many infected. So just stay home, stay safe, and, try to stay calm in this crisis. Even in Ontario, we've got more infected than in Australia or in Egypt. We've got 7,953 people infected here in Ontario with COVID-19, and that's 274 deaths. So again, that's it's not great in terms of the statistics. It's not bad, but we know that it's going to get worse. Here's an issue. So I woke up today and I realized we may be living in 1984. What do I mean by that? That's a pretty bold statement. Well, we're in a state where, if you ever read or watched or know anything about George Orwell's book, 1984, then you ought to know that a lot of what occurs in that fiction is happening right now in the world. You can't think against anything. You can't think the wrong thoughts. You can't disagree with what's happening. I'm I mean, I'm a person who looks at evidence and people are dying. So be safe, stay home. But the fact of the matter is, if you disagree with your neighbor, there's a tattletale line to call. What kind of world do we want to live in? What kind of world do we live in? I understand staying safe, but look at that. Look at those parallels. Look at what the book is talking about. Look at, or even watch the film 1984. George Orwell called it back in the day. Being watched 24/7, not being able to think outside the box, not being able to question anything, tattling on your neighbors, short speak, the whole LOL crap, but not knowing how to even talk or write anymore. It's all there. And it does make one wonder. So if you want to, blast me for bringing up this topic, go right ahead. But that just proves my point. Like, I should be allowed to bring up any topic, as should you, and we should be able to freely debate them. Anyway, what do you think? Are we living in the dystopian future that George Orwell imagined to occur? He imagined a future that would occur in 1984 back in the day. Well, has it just been delayed by 30 years? Is this 1984? At least half of you have heard of this or know the book or seen the movie. So you know what I'm talking about. Go back and read it again. Watch it. See the parallels. Decide for yourself. Again, stay safe. But calling a number to tattle on my neighbors if I'm not pleased with how isolated they're keeping themselves. They might be foolish, they might be stupid, but what business is that of mine? I don't know. You tell me, where do we draw the line? Where do you draw the line between security and just totally, having that big brother nanny state? What's the balance? Because people are being told what to think. And to me, that's not acceptable. Until next time, stay safe. Be well. Take care of yourself and your family. And don't be foolish. But always take everything with a grain of salt. And, come to your own conclusions. I'm Michael Badaway, and you're watching Michael Badaway Live.